this one right here, we got Ghostface600 Disciples. You got the disciples. You got the disciples, but you got what the whole thing. Just coming into the whole. Just and schematic. Instaskeletic and the whole instaskeletic. But you got what Ghostface and 600. So you got the Ghostface with the 600 and everything else. So you got the main, just slaughter is like, especially with this disciple, another disciple one. This makes it more, comes in with another because it has a disciple. So that's really and like and it's melodic. You got that just disciple. So you got the other granic, but you got with Ghostface and everything else, and with this whole just like loudness is.
Yeah. 600. Blocker. Shit. I put my tuggers on. Yeet. Throw my STs on. Yeah. Going out on the sun, nearly man, holding his head back. Got chest and neck back. So I know I ate that next man. How many man have we chopped like Wolverine? He's an X-Man. Best be wearing your vest, fam. Crash man's waiting for the best man. Open your chest for your soul, man. Take that. Whenever ever, never got my demons doing up gruesome peeling. Throw my STs on. Yeah. Going out on the sun, nearly man, holding his head back. Got chest and neck back. So I know I ate that next man. How many man have we chopped like Wolverine? He's an X-Man. Best be wearing your vest, fam. Crash man's waiting for the best man. Open your chest for your soul, man. Take that. Whenever ever, never got my demons doing up gruesome peelings. Anti, but we still shout, man.
Who he said never got my demons, excellent Pimas, never got my demons, excellent Pima, never got my, his whole things, doing his part, like his whole part, like his demon. He said, better have your vest, talk, and the whole thing, like that's, with the whole thing just coming around and the whole, that's another, skin it coming to it, especially with everything else. He said, better have your vest, man, because, it gets clean, it gets cleaned up, like they they gonna come around, just clean up the whole the whole thing, because it's like especially when you don't have your parts and your lyrics and all those things, and you get it comes into that time where it's like it goes from zero to explicit. You gonna get all type of nails slapped, so it's like what the whole thing. But he said never had his demons, do his own part of his bits and domain, just as straight last is.
Throw my STs on. Yeah. Going out on the sun, nearly man, holding his head back. Got chest and neck back. So I know I ate that next man. How many man have we chopped like Wolverine? He's an X-Man. Best be wearing your vest, fam. Crash man's waiting for the best man. Open your chest for your soul, man. Take that. Whenever ever, never got my demons doing up gruesome peelings. Anti, but we still shout man down with bullets. I bet we take roof off ceilings. Fuck soldiers, one that's fine. Wiki make tricks, best hold this nine. Last time that I went for a face shot, drag man's holding up poor man's eye. I can't do this thing if it's verbal. I don't send on YouTube. Put my name in a song, I'll take that personal. One way flight and you'll catch that terminal. One gay trap got
Ooh, I can't take this verbal. I'm not the person, just to do his whole like statements and portaments and stuff like that. Like he's trying to put that whole thing, but he's not the type of person that takes it vibro. Like he's not on some other stuff like other people would be on, like just doing all this other nested stuff and this other twisted stuff. Like it's like another side of saying they on that part and he's on the same thing. He got that whole thing it's just mixed up with the whole thing. Then he said, I'm not the type to just sit on his name, speak on his name, everything else. So the whole thing, how it's just like it got the just the magnetics and the junctures and all those statics.
Burgle, and I've got checked off white like Virgil. Milford Towers, home of the murders. I'm in the bill, just blind out purple. Talk about wireless, fireless demons, backstage cover them exits. You need more than a checklist, 100 bag on your pendant, goo like pending. Free souls can't talk that sentence. Still got smoke for a youth, that's fences. Cap for trenches, craig and trenches. Supply that war, rev that engine. Circle the ends with a loaded one. I'm really trying to put my cap for trenches, craig and trenches. Supply that war, rev that engine. Circle the ends with a loaded one. I'm really.
Ooh, what do you say? Circle the engines, circle the trenches, just like the trenches and the whole thing. Like, hey, circle the engines, just like the trenches. Woo, you know, the whole thing. Like you say, you know, especially the trenches and everything else. You combine that, like hey, that's legal miss. Like that's legal miss right there. You know, the trenches to the end of this.
Really tryna put my man on the tee. I can't take no L's if I can't find him. That's aunties, uncles, cousins, nieces. Just got a 2-shot pump for these idiots. Knock down gingers, blow man to pieces. Head look like Reese's. I am the meanest. 15 bells with the Ninas.
Niggas know. Smoke. Rap in my target. Blocker.
But you got the disciples, the whole disciples, and then you got what just Ghostface, especially with him. I didn't even see this one coming, like him even coming with his whole, you know, just his disciple ones. But this one, it was all kinds, you know, splits into it. Like you had the demons and the disciples, you had all those other ones into the main ones. Like you had the demons, all that other stuff, and you could tell like it was. And then you had the trenches in it too, so you know trenches come with the demons too. And then you got the artwork, the art, you know, art, literally background, like the whole thing coming into that too. So it's like you got the little art desire and stuff like that. But you know, with this one right here, you know, you can actually see, you know, what's actually going on with that whole part. But you got just the disciples, like especially one of the lyrics disciples, and his lyrics is just awesome vocals. But you got this whole thing. But most definitely go check this out for you guys self and all that other stuff. Go, you know, go drowse it, go drown it, go, you know, all that. But like, comment, and with this whole just the logo. So